This is Mike Candidate. He's owner of Precision Builders. Yesterday we started at 2:30 in the morning, and this morning we started at 5 o'clock. We had a little bit of a hiccup this morning. We're back. Tell me a little bit about why did we do it in 2 phases? And
honestly,
yeah,
so big. First pour was big. It was about almost 400 yards. There was a joint between the house and the shop that needed to be, cables came together, and that was kind of a seam that we had to put in place.
Okay.
Because it's so wide.
Okay.
So we go about 200 foot, then we had to second pour. You hit 500 yards, so you're part of the 500 yard club. It's a very elite club, right?
So how many trucks was it yesterday?
It was 36 plus, I think 7 yards.
Okay.
So 37.
Okay, and then today is how many trucks?
Today is going to be probably 170-ish.
Okay, not trucks, 170 yards.
Yes.
So is that
17
trucks? Okay.
Each truck is 10 yards.
Okay. Okay, and I'm just watching the dollars add up because you said it's roughly $2,000 per truck. So
Yep.
This is probably the
Almost.
fastest I've ever spent money.
Yes. Tomorrow will be probably the next fastest because
Okay.
probably about $80,000 for lumber will show up.
Okay. You're saying the wood is coming next?
Framing the house next.
Okay.
The shop's steel superstructure, so it's on order. It'll be here probably within the month.
Okay.
And, but we'll get going on the house.
You said the wood will get dropped, and then roughly a month from foundation to when we'll have a structure up.
The house should be essentially framed at that point, and then the steel superstructure will come in.
But because they're separate, that won't delay their independent.
The shop's a lot less complicated. Just getting the steel in, and then we'll wood frame it.
Okay. What was the most complicated part of this piece of the process?
The weather, I think,
Okay.
just a rain for days on end.
Yeah.
Inches or feet. I guess it was feet of rain.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But you said that because we have this type of soil, that it actually ended up being a good thing, right?
It is. Sand is not real expansive.
Okay.
So it's not that kind of movement you're fighting. But when it does get wet, it kind of loses its support ability. So this slab has 32-inch by 10-inch wide beams, just so it's super stiff, when it does become super saturated.
And for other people that are looking at building, how do they decide what type of foundation? And
So we do 2 borings per slab.
Okay.
They drill, they test the dirt, and kind of a blood test for the lot, if you will.
Okay.
And then, your doctor is the foundation engineer.
I'm here with our project manager, Kylie Adair.
Good morning.
It has been quite the whirlwind this morning. Yesterday went smoothly. Today I walked out to a clogged pump truck and a line of concrete trucks that were just ready to get started and nowhere to go. So I'm going to let Kylie speak a little bit to what happened.
Well, I got here about 4 this morning and the pump truck was already set up. It seemed like everything was good to go. And just as the concrete truck started up, they tried to put their first load of concrete in and it kind of spit out a little bit and it stopped. So we all braced ourselves for what was next. One of the worst case scenarios would be if those pipes up there, just PVC pipes with connections on them, and there could be a backup that can cause it to rupture and explode. It also could be as simple as unplugging and taking it apart, which they were able to do luckily after about an hour and a half of trying. And after we got our backup plan in of bringing the trucks around the back of the lot to pump from the truck, it started working again. So it got to be a little bit easier than what it seemed to be. It was a nice recovery after all. So
it seemed like the clog was at the very end, which was helpful, right?
Yes, it was. So it was up at the second fitting, they thought. So they lowered the whole arm down and took it apart there and cleaned it out. And they thought that would do it, which it didn't. And so the base of the pump truck started spewing out more concrete. And they actually tried to put it straight up to drain all the rocks down backward.
Oh, if you say.
And that maybe helped a little bit, but what really helped was getting that last fitting out and cleaning that out. So
interesting. I saw the trucks coming up and you were pouring it on the back of the truck, old school style, right? Like,
it was stressful, but we were ready for anything. Luckily, the ground is dry and we have access on all sides of the property to be able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, tell me a little bit about why we did it over 2 days, right? Obviously, the house was yesterday, and that was a massive undertaking, and we started at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So the neighbors love us. we are the neighborhood favorite right now. But why did we break it up over 2 days?
So the reason that it was broken up over 2 days is because of the engineering of the house and the shop, and they're connected. However, with the way that the foundation moves over time, it's important to have a control joint for it. So the cables and the rebar kind of come together at this curve right here. And that way, once the house shifts and all that, it has the flexibility to kind of work together to make the house stable. Versus if it were one piece, it's more liable to cracks and it's just not as structurally sound as if they put in a joint to be able to control it. And the shop also being metal frame, it's a little different than just a traditional wood framed house. So that's also important for the different engineering of the shop side versus the house side.
Interesting. Okay, and what are these cables that are running across the foundation? And obviously they're tension cables, but at what point do they get put under tension?
So about 2 days after the pour, we call the cable company back out and they do their post-pour stress on the cables. And they leave a couple of them out so they can pull on them.
Okay.
And they're good. From there, they make sure they're doing their job, and then they come and they cut them so they're not exposed from that point on.
Interesting. Okay. So they're under tension right now, or putting the concrete on top of them puts them under tension?
Putting the concrete on top of them puts them under tension. They do a pre-stress on them, and that's what is 2 days after. So they kind of help them get to that point of being stressed.
Got it.
And the ceiling's going to be nice wood here, and it's just going to be a nice place to come across. So I would leave it and separate the garage driveway out of there.
Okay. I hadn't thought about that.
I think it'd be nice.
So this is mudroom, right?
Yes.
That's my garage.
You ladies in y'all's garage.
Well, I have to claim it because I don't know if you've seen our garage right now,
Yeah.
but Jason has so much stuff that he just it just
Our stuff, we don't want like car doors and
right.
bicycles knocked into
Right.
it. Yeah.
No, I'm like a net zero garage. Like I want a car and that's it. Like don't put anything around my stuff.
There you go.
And he is
Stuff. Yeah, but his stuff is like his stuff, right?
I know, but he's got all that for all the stuff. So
Yeah, he's got a good stuff purse. Yeah. That's a far cry from where he's at now. Because when I walked into that place, it was like the door opens and it's like stuff should start shooting out of it.
I know. I know. And it's inside of that building as well, and then also that building.
Oh, really?
They're all full of
That's overflow.
yeah. There's like a razor, dirt bike, quads, all kinds
I
of stuff.
saw
in
the
there.
track.
Yeah.
I almost felt bad that I was
Yeah, you took it over.
taking the track
Yeah,
away.
you took it
You
over.
know?
But we still have that piece of property right there.
Oh yeah.
As long as we keep this, then we can use that. That'll be soccer field and track and all the things. Then we've got that lot over there where the trailer's currently parked.
Yeah, that's still a big backyard.
Yeah.
Lots of real estate left.
Yeah. And I would love to see what it looks like even to move the fence line. And, because they've got the 1 acre minimum per lot out here. But if I could acquire just a little bit of extra depth that way,
I hear another $2,000 going in the hole.
I could have gone all day without hearing that number.
Well, you're covered. I guaranteed your concrete price, though. If
Okay.
it's more, it's my $2,000.
It's your
No, we figured it many times, so we should be able to get pretty close. Well, we'll be able to go vertical in 2 days.
I love
Have
it.
Framers.
I love it.
This time next week, I bet you all the exterior walls are up on the house.
Really?
So do you think it feels big, small, or what?
So I was telling him I have problems with like spatial visualization. It's just not my how my brain works.
Most-
And I looked at it many times and I'm like, this feels small. Like it feels like exactly what we have.
Yeah.
He's like, you're absolutely crazy. This is huge.
Most people say that at this point because your perception of,
That's bigger than what we have.
yeah, if you look at that like a garage, I mean, that looks like a big garage, right?
Right.
But the rest of this, I mean, your perception of big is, it's a world, you know?
I know. Well, when I saw it from the drone, it looked big
Yes.
in that moment.
That was a great shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and the waffle. You can still see the waffle over here of the grid. It
Yeah, it was
great.
a good shot.
Yeah. Well, it'll get big, small, big, small, big, small. So
But even when I look at it right here, I'm like, is my Suburban even gonna fit in that? That looks
I've had people come out with tapes going, man, I know
not big enough.
it don't work, and they measure. You get the walls up,
Yeah.
and it starts getting big again, and then
I have a feeling
it's
that's when
kinda-
it's gonna feel real.
wait till you can't cut through the walls when it gets sheetrocked and all that. Then it
Yeah.
kind of gets big again.
Yeah.
But it'll go big, little, big, little.
The sheer number of pipes that are sticking out of the ground, I'm like, oh, those are all my toilets. Yay!
Yeah, toilet sinks. Some of them are vents.
Yep.
Some of them go upstairs.
Yep.
Like I know that's the island that will loop.
Mhm.
Is how we vet the islands because you can't get to a wall, so it just loops over and goes back to a vent.
I've been telling people, Jason got his shop and I got my toilets.
Yep, you guys were due.
Yeah. And watch the girls all share a bedroom as soon as we move in.
Yeah.
We'll have all this space and they're still gonna want to share.
If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really does make a difference. And I'll see you in the next video.